This is the Madd Marv Comedy Lounge. Trap comedy at its finest. Where if you can't slang yourself, you might as well hang yourself. This is also where you can turn yourself into dope and you become the real man. Whoa, yeah.
First I get 'em, and then I let 'em. Then I remix, rewind, then I wet 'em. Welcome to the trap. Welcome to the trap.
How's everybody doing out there? Welcome to another episode of the Madd Marv Comedy Lounge. Right now, today, man, you know, everybody gone. Marv busy, Jeff busy, but I got my man.
What's up?
Big Sid right here, so we go continue the broadcast.
Yes, sir. We about to get it in. We too deep today, y'all. We too deep. We gonna get it in, though. Watch.
Now, the first topic I want to talk about is we have not so many days before this sad day to some and glad day to others called the election. But what I want to share with you people is if you care about this nation, if you care about the future of your kids, please go out and vote. It don't really mean nothing too much, but just express your feelings and vote, okay? And don't really base your vote on what you've been bombarded with time and time again and just pounded day in and day out by the mass media. Use another source of media outside of the television and all these news broadcasters to get some information on both candidates and, you know, look at what's good about them, even discover the dirt about them, and you figure out which would be best for you to vote for, you know, and don't vote with your feelings. This is something that's very important to do because this election can spell doom for America as we know it, or we can have a continued state of existence called America so far. So right now what I want to get into also is Sid is having a little comedy event coming up, and I want him to get into a little bit about that. But first, I'm going to talk about what we got going on this Friday, you know, at the J Spot. We be there at the J Spot right before Halloween. So if you feel weird, like a lot of you do, you can wear your Halloween costume with your grown ass, you know. We got a bunch of grown ass people still want to act like kids. You celebrate Halloween, man? You pass out candy and shit?
I pass out candy, Faarooq, but I ain't about to dress up and shit. Like, this one particular chick having a Halloween party, and she's like, what you coming dressed up like? Myself. I'm not about to do all that. I'm coming with my present, but I'm not about to dress up in no silly-ass costume.
Yeah. Grow up, people. Please grow up. Going back to the ballot, vote smart, not with your heart. People.
Exactly. Make sure everybody vote November 8th, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Vote, man.
If you
vote.
think that you're going to be out of town, if you sick or whatever, you can go to the post office at any time and get an absentee ballot to where you can vote without being in the booth and send it in, so there's no excuse, okay?
Not at all.
Yeah, I don't really get down with that Halloween shit. I turn my lights off and I leave my damn dog on the porch. So anybody come up there tricking or treating, they getting bit in their ass, man. I'm just not with it. And for you silly ass adults, you know, you want to come dressed like Bush Cassidy, Superman, and all this so city cow shit. No wonder why kids are stupid the way they are, because you got a lot of silly ass adults out there. You should be ashamed of yourself. Running around the goddamn streets looking like Peter Pan or Buzz Lightyear. Grown-ass man dressed like Buzz Lightyear.
That's my boy preaching on that shit. He telling
so,
the real.
So, come on now, man. There's no such thing as that, man. Let's teach our kids better, man, and leave all this bullshit alone, man. You know, a lot of murders, crimes, robbery, rapes, and all kind of things happen the evening of Halloween. And what better way to do it? Everybody got on the mask.
Exactly.
How many goddamn Draculas you go see at one spot at one time? You know, A crackhead might get away with some shit because they don't have no teeth, so they could just put on a Halloween Dracula costume and rob you. And when you tell the police, it was 92 different goddamn Draculas that walked up the same street. So be safe if you do celebrate Halloween. Check all the apples. Your kids already got badass teeth. Make sure they get healthy treats, okay?
And then, like say parents, just watch your kids. Watch them, man. Just be like my man said, be safe. Watch. There's a lot of crazy stuff happen on Halloween. Then he got these them clown motherfuckers. I mean, I've been hearing shit on media and social media, but is that shit real?
Yeah, it is. But I'm gonna tell you something that happened, man. This was about maybe 5 or 6 years ago, man. Halloween. You know how they got like Knox Scary Farm and the Fright Night Ghost Ghoul shit on the what you call that? Queen Mary.
Yeah.
And then right there at Universal Studios, they got it to where, people scare you and shit. Now, I just went to Universal Studios to go because, I like the rides and the experience. That's where they make movies at. Special effects are phenomenal. So I happened to go there on one of them Fright Night events that they had at Universal Studios, and I didn't know that, people was going to be really in makeup, looking real, scaring you and shit. You ever been in one of them?
I went a couple of years ago. Motherfucker, man. I damn near socked the shot to do.
No, that's what I'm telling you. I did.
Woo!
The security guard at the park started following me, got me, and they took me to the front gate, and they was telling me, sir, this is for entertainment. None of these people are going to harm you, things like that. And I said, okay, sir, that's fine, But, like, the first 2 or 3, it started to get fun with me. Like, I wish one of these motherfuckers would jump out on me.
Wish a motherfucker would.
But see, shit. The first motherfucker, I don't know if I broke his nose or something, but I elbowed his ass and turned around and hit his ass with a left hook, and he was on his ass. And, oh, sir, this is not real. I said, shit, I didn't know if it was real or not. You got all these special effect, realistic ass makeup and shit on. Exactly. You jumping out of bushes and shit on me. What am I gonna do? Shit. I'm from South Central, people, and I mean, I done been stabbed, a lot of shit. So when shit just jumping after me, I only got split seconds to make a decision, and I choose to defend myself. So if you go into these Friday night things, be prepared to get the shit scared out of you, because some of that shit is very scary, okay? Exactly. Now, me, myself, I don't celebrate Halloween, I think it's paganism in all truth. But if you out here just to have fun and you don't care about that or whatever, just please be safe. So how to survive this scary shit is know that you're going to be scared, because they started the shit out of me and I done had nothing to do, I kicked the mummy in the ass, mummy jumped out, I kicked him in the ass, like a goon. They had like a goon, some shit like that. Yeah, I beat his ass. Nah, he took his mask off. He wanted to quit. He was like, they're not paying me. I sucked his ass. He said, they're not paying me enough for this.
But you know what, though, man? It's all good. But, brother, tell me what's going on Friday with y'all. Y'all have a show this Friday?
Yeah, we got a show at the J Spot this Friday on the 29th. Be there at B Square, okay? I haven't got the lineup yet, but we got a host of great comedians that's going to come out there. This is Madd Marv event, I'm a host of pre-show. Said you going to be there?
Man, I'm definitely coming through.
Okay, yeah, man. I hope you be there. Yeah. So
my boy, Faarooq, going to be opening up for me November 5th.
Yeah, I'm going to have a lot of fun, man.
My Big Said birthday comedy bash, my boy going to be opening up for me, man. So I'm really excited about that. It's my first birthday show, and I'm excited about that. So I got to try to bring it. Man.
Now, before we discuss anything else, if there's any callers that have anything special to talk about, since, you can be a call-in host if you want to, please call us right now at 323-293-3375. Anything you want to talk about, I'm here, okay? And I'm the Ghetto Google, and it is Taco, Tequila, and Titty Tuesday, and all I had was some tequila, and time is running out. So if you want to call in or text some titties to me or, go to the store, get another shot of tequila, or bring me some tacos. That's all accepted. So if any callers want to call in and tell me what's on your mind, how your day went, far as this election or anything on your mind, call in at 323-293-3375. And for all people on YouTube, please subscribe to Madd Marv Comedy Lounge. And you can give us your updates, your comment, whether it's positive or negative.
Speaking of comments.
Or anything, just tell me. I love the comments.
Speaking of comments, I'm still tripping off that punk motherfucker. I say this every week.
Yeah.
Nigga,
that's been, about 4 weeks ago?
Yeah, I'm going to say it every week because this motherfucker call in. I want him to call in and holler at me. And I just want to know why. Nigga, you say I don't know shit about sports and I'm just reading off scores. Maybe because I told him the Cowboys was going to lose that week.
That could have been.
I think that's what it is.
But said, look.
I think that's what it is.
Like they say, like the old folks say, opinion is like an asshole. Everybody has one. So make sure you wipe your own ass and you don't have to worry about nobody else's. So, just let him say whatever he got to say, man. Don't let him, rent that much space in your mind, man.
And then also I want to give a big ups to the LA Sparks, man. They won the championship.
Yeah, wow. That's a very good thing.
They brought a title to LA, man.
Yeah, my Dodgers let me down.
I know, man.
They lost to the sorry Cubs, but thumbs up to you. Did your thing today. Now, as far as the Clippers is concerned, they have still yet to prove that they deserve to be in LA. The Sparks got them another. What's that? They third?
Third one, dog.
That's their third.
Everybody done won a title in California
except
but the Clippers. Everybody. Every team.
It's time for y'all to either go to Catalina or Anaheim. You are unworthy to share the same arena as the Lakers. I don't care what you Clipper fans say. So tell us about football, man. Let's get to this sports corner shit.
We're gonna do the sports corner a little early today. Wow, it was pretty good. It was a pretty good weekend. My boy been playing. Shit. I picked them to win. You told me they was gonna lose. Tampa Bay came in there and whooped that ass. But they are running on my defense like nothing, man. What you think about that shit?
The defense is weak, man.
Damn.
You got weak corners.
Dude, they had 200 yards rushing again this week, dog.
San Francisco defense is just a bunch of cats in uniform.
Exactly.
That's it. I mean, we could get paid to play for Frisco if it's like that. Now I know that's your squad. I mean, my squad.
They looking bad though, dog. They looking bad though, Faarooq.
Yeah.
They looking bad, dog. I mean, I was kind of disappointed. I'm disappointed this year the way shit started off. First of all.
Yeah.
With all that bullshit, all that politics shit.
Yeah.
And then for us to be getting ran on week in, week out, man, you got to start firing these coaches, man.
Yeah, that's the thing, too. But then you got to blame the responsibility still on some of these players.
Yeah, because the coaches don't really get out there and play either.
My thing is this. If you got a starting position and we paying you a certain amount of money or whatever, if you don't perform, I'd rather lose with some of these second and third string players that I know is going to go out there and get a all. If you're supposed to be that damn good, go out there and perform. Exactly. If you can't, sit your ass on the sideline. That's what I would do, man. See, everything got to go back to good old-fashioned hard-nosed values and principles, For a while, America, we've been real sissified when it comes to a lot of things and, just real softening up when we shouldn't be soft. So,
hey, that's real talk, though, man. You put it well. You well put it. I mean, that's real talk because, I mean, man, this shit is terrible, Faarooq. This shit is straight terrible, dog. I mean, you hit it right on the nose. But I'm going to give you some of these scores from week 7, y'all. So we got oh shit! We got the Packers over the Bears. That was no brainer. 26-10. Rams lost 3 in a row, dog.
Yeah.
Giants over the Rams, 17-10. Kansas City keep rolling, man. They beat the Saints 27-21. Shit, the Eagles gave it to the Vikings this week, 21-10. I see y'all Eagles. Shit, Vikings was undefeated too.
Yeah.
Colts beat the Titans 34-26. That was a pretty good win. The Dolphins surprised me. They beat the Bills 28-25. That was surprising because I picked the Bills. Lions got up in there. Redskins only had lost one game. They beat the Redskins 20-17. Bengals. They played Cleveland. That wasn't nobody. They won 31-17. Raiders win again, dog. Them motherfuckers is 5-2 now? Shit. That's a surprise. They beat the Jacksonville Jaguars 33-16. Jets over the Ravens 24-16. Your boys came back and won. I asked you, did they win?
Proud of you.
Hey, they could have easily been 7-0. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know that.
You know that, right? Okay.
Yeah, we got some bad breaks, man.
Yeah.
But I hope we get it
They pulled it off in overtime, 33.
I'm a Charger fan
yeah.
if you want to know.
Exactly. Buccaneers whipped on my boys, 34-17. We was up 14 donut though. First quarter though, we couldn't hold nobody though. So we scored 3 points. We scored 3 points the whole rest of the game. We was up 14-0 in the first quarter. Ain't no need crying over that. We sorry as fuck. Patriots, they did it again, man. They just keep rolling, man. They beat the Pittsburgh Steelers, but Big Ben is out 27-16.
Tom Brady.
Yeah. Ooh, look at this one right here, Faarooq. Seattle Cardinals came down to a 6-6 tie.
Yeah, I seen that.
Wow. And the Broncos whooped on the Texans. That quarterback, he used to play for the Broncos last year. They gave him dude $75 million. They said he looked like trash.
Yeah.
Osweiler.
He do.
Wow. And that was the football scores. However, like I say, I want to give big ups to the Dodgers. You know, they fell short of the World Series, but I'm still proud of them because a lot of people don't know they was 8 games back.
Yeah.
They caught the Giants,
Passed them up.
won the division,
Yeah.
made it to the fucking NFC.
So they gave their all. They came within one game
and they
of going
wasn't
to the
expecting
World
even
Series.
to make it that far. So I'm proud of them. And like I say,
Now next year we got to go, Dodgers.
we got to.
We got to make it to the World Series and bring another World Series back to LA.
And Sparks, like I say, Sparks won the title. I'm proud of them. That's their 3rd title. Magic Johnson, that's his first one as an owner. So wow, it's big. I mean,
What's your predictions this week on football?
Let me see. Whew, man, I was 0 for 3 last week.
Yeah, you getting pretty
bad
bad at this shit now, Sid.
Because it's so
You ain't never been
what they
3-0.
say. And what they say, any given Sunday. I mean, the teams I'm thinking that was gonna pull it off. You know what I'm saying? They ain't coming with it, but let's see. I'm gonna pick 3 scores. 3. Okay. It's a lot of good games. I'm gonna go with Seattle over the no. I'm picking the Saints over Seattle. That's gonna be my upset pick.
Okay.
What you think?
That could go anyway.
Anyway?
Man. Yeah.
Okay. Raiders over the Buccaneers. What you think? They playing in Tampa Bay though.
That could go anyway. That's pretty good picks, man, because both of them games.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Tampa Bay.
Okay.
And then the Broncos again. Y'all played them again. Y'all just played them last week.
Yeah.
Ooh, they gonna want some get back, dog.
That's how it happens sometimes.
But I'm gonna take the Chargers in the upset.
Of course, I'm gonna take the Chargers.
I'm gonna take the Chargers because they going up in Denver.
Don't matter.
But like I say, the Chargers could easily been 7-0 right now.
And got a couple of bad breaks.
But guess what, big dog? Lakers play this Tuesday. This Wednesday.
Is that right?
Opening day.
Yeah, I see some of their preseason games. They look all right.
Yeah, they still young though, man. They still young.
Yeah. I think they're gonna be all right.
They still young as fuck. Let's see. What else going on with you, man?
Oh, that's about it, man. I'm just staying on the grind, man, with this comedy, man, and just try to do what I can, man, to put some change in my pocket, man, to keep a roof over my head, man. Just every day to day, man, is a task for me. So I just try to stay above the water, man, and mind my own grind, man. That's it, man.
Like I say, I had did this little private party on Saturday. It was cool.
Where was that?
It was in Carson.
Oh, okay.
One of my old classmates hit me up and was like, do you do private party? I'm like, yeah, the money right, hell yeah, shit. So she was like, I give you $50. I said, nah, you got to probably give me a little bit more than that. Because we ended up doing it for $75 a piece.
Yeah.
I did about 15 minutes. Bubba Loke did about 25 minutes because she only wanted 45 minutes of comedy.
Yeah.
But it was cool. It was cool because I seen a lot of my old classmates and a lot of people didn't think that I was doing comedy and they were shocked. So
Yeah, that's
that was
what's
a good
up,
thing.
man.
But I also wanted to go check out the R. Kelly concert, but I was going to just go up there and give me a ticket because I wanted to see what was all the fuss about. You know,
R.
everybody
Kelly was
said,
in town? He was at where? At the
he
Forum?
was at the Microscope. The old No Kid Center.
Oh, okay.
And
But out there, L.A. Live with
so
okay.
a lot of people say he put on a good show, so I wanted to go see. But this show that came through, that's why I didn't go. But I'm gonna catch him next year, though.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna catch him next year. So
Yeah, he'd be back to piss on some hoes, man. That's what he do, man. R. Kelly be back to piss on you.
piss on him, Kel.
That's what he do. I ain't mad at him, man. They love him.
Hey man, they love that boy. He be doing his thing.
Yeah, man. I mean, last Friday, man, I was out and back at the shop, man, and seen some military helicopters fly over, man. They really wasn't military helicopters, and I don't even think that they was American helicopters. I think they was NATO or UN troops.
That boy, what?
Says a real pervert, y'all. I'm sitting there trying to talk about some real shit, man, and he sure be some perverted shit this phone, man, to distract me. Excuse me, listeners.
Oh man, sorry
Yeah, well,
about that,
coming up, man, I got one of my good friends, man, that
Yes,
just came into
sir.
the studio. He'll be a guest
Bay is in the building.
after we come from a little break. But,
Yeah, area.
yeah. Back to all the politics, people. Please get out and vote.
All day long.
It's
November
your
8th.
right. Make a difference.
Oh, that was a commercial.
Word to Bun B, underground, king no checker, shout out to the bench presser, yeah, the weightlifters,
I like that. That's YG, man. I like that.
Sir, nigga, what?
Yeah, welcome back to the Madd Marv Comedy Lounge. I'm your sub-host, formerly better
Got a
known
caller?
as the
She
Ghetto
said
Google.
you
Okay,
got a
well, we
call.
got a call in right now.
Oh,
Yeah, problem.
Oh, I thought she said she got a call.
Okay, I said YG, it's problem. You know, these young cats nowadays. Yeah, so, yeah, right now we back here, man. I got my man said, and I got my partner from the Bay Area, my man Nick right here, man.
Yes, sir. Bay loving.
Yeah. Nick, go on and tell them the world something about yourself and what's really popping out here, man.
Well, you know, I'm from the Yay area. Me, myself, and I. I'm a Californian by heart. I love the Southern California. I went to school down here. I went to Long Beach City College for 2 years studying criminal justice. I just took a love for the city. It's a little bit more lively down here. Only thing run out down here is a nigga's money.
Yeah, real fast because it costs a lot.
Yes, sir. It's
And
miles
these hoes
miles
are
of
slick.
play.
You know, they'll pickpocket you. They'll do all kind of stuff. So you got to watch them. There's
All
some
day.
very beautiful, exciting, intelligent women out here, but it's a whole bunch of them out here that's slick, boy. You think they cute and innocent. They'll peel your pockets and you won't even know it. So you got to watch yourself out here if you want to be an honest John.
Wow. Hey, that's real talk, though. Bitches will peel your caps in a minute.
Yes, sir. And these niggas are sick to broads on you, too.
Yeah, for real.
Yes, sir.
It's like we was at a function, what day was that?
Sunday.
Sunday.
Yeah.
And it was a gang of just angry bitches. Excuse my language.
I can't be mad at them, see. I can't be mad at them, see. I let my girl pissed off at home because I don't like to be pissed off. And what I do, I go out to have fun. More angry women. So I just drink and watch the game and stuff like that and just try to enjoy myself because people don't, you got to understand, happiness is your own responsibility. Don't charge another individual, whether you're a male or female, with somebody else making you happy or just buying this and buying that gonna make you happy. You have to be pretty much full and equipped within yourself to make yourself happy, you know. And most of the time, maybe you'll be happy if y'all stop lying. See, you got too many lying motherfuckers out here. You got niggas lying, talking about where they live at, how much money they got, but they don't tell you that they live in their mama's house and they know they mama account number. You know, and all these goddamn women, you know, telling you how good it is. They're not telling you that that it was good before they done had 10 abortions and shit like that. So my thing is be honest, okay? When you honest with yourself, you'll know what to strive for, okay? Because in retrospect, as a male or female, if you ain't got a goddamn GED, what would you think somebody got a PhD doing fucking with you? That is out of your area. You know, if you getting AFDC, sister, go on over there and try to work with that brother on GR, and y'all both try to help yourself to come up. Don't be thinking you finna run into a damn millionaire. Okay, that don't happen like that. Okay, we have to be realistic about our goals out here. And the first thing is to worry about what you strive for, your admiration goals, and what you trying to achieve for yourself. Don't be trying to live up and eat up off of somebody else like that. Okay, that's the sickness that we as black people really have, is a false sense of entitlement. You know, we have a son, daughter, cousin, any family member, friend, you know, good fortune comes to them and they come up. We feel entitled to something. We don't feel like we need to work for anything when those around us are achieving. We all need to strive to work for something, you know?
Spin that real.
Yeah.
Sir.
So that's what's up. So, Nick, man, I mean, you know, really tell them, man, what's going on out here, man, you know?
I mean, shit, the struggle is real as far as I'm concerned. Me, myself, I'm trying to get off into truck driving school and try to get some trucks of my own. I'll probably get off into like the dump trucks and find me a broker and let him try to go to work for me and try to build some things. I also just got my certificate in mental health services. So I was thinking about trying to open up a little group home and, you know, just be a pillar of the community and give back to my community, because I come from the community where it's real at. And again, the struggle is real.
Yeah, and that's what it's about, though. He ain't no one trying to run up in the hills with, you know, some white bitch or some light-skinned broad that look almost white with that fancy shit. He keeping it real. If you live in the hood and you're a product of a hood, let's help to get these kids out here where we from a better chance of succeeding and teach them how to get back, because that's what's wrong. So many of us run out the community, and everybody pities the community. And I'm talking about from politician, preacher, police, or anybody, even school teachers. You know, you got superintendents, you know, over there in the Compton School District, which is one of the worst in L.A. County. You got black folks, and I hate to say it, you niggas need to be brought to justice, and you need to be hung for the scum that you are, okay? No, for real, okay? We got underprivileged kids that need the same chances of education to make a better life for themselves. But here we have it, these bougie-ass niggas that all go to the same damn raggedy-ass churches together. They get this money, federal funding, right? They get the money, and they don't do what they should do for it. They don't get computer for the kids. They don't have like after school programs for the kids, you know. They don't have programs to where they have people to go to some of these kids' home so you can understand that some of these kids, it's not their fault that they come home under, you know, to come to school underdressed or undernourished, and, you know, when they having fits and shit in the classroom, there's nothing wrong with them. That's just stay silent, cry out for help. You know, and this is what we need to understand, but nobody cares about that. You know, these niggas get this money. They care about the type of suits that they wear more so than they do of developing a productive person. You know, when you dealing with children and you call yourself an educator, you got to be careful of the minds that you playing games with, okay? Because these minds are our future, okay? Now, you ain't going to always be able to fit in them fancy-ass suits. One day your ass is going to get old and need help. When you go to a doctor, since you was an undereducated, you might get a open-heart surgery by a doctor that was undereducated on how to perform that surgery. So we all need to do our part of developing better kids out here and producing better human beings, starting by being better examples ourselves. That's why I don't drink in front of kids no more. You know, I don't smoke blunts. And I don't drink in front of kids no more. I feel like when I was younger, getting high, how I used to hide from adults, now I hide from kids.
Yeah, cause they soaking it up like a sponge, man. We I mean, like I said, we gotta be good examples.
Yeah.
To the youth, you know, I used to coach football. I did that shit for 6 years, and I used to tell them kids, I used to spit on the real. I said, it's hard out here. Once you graduate, once you leave this school, when you turn 18, nigga, you gotta have a target on your motherfucking back, you know. And it's easy as hell to get in trouble, and it's hard as fuck to get out.
That's right.
So just be careful. Be a leader, man. You know what I'm saying? Your attitude gonna predict how high you go in life, man. You got a good attitude, sky's the limit. You got a fucked up attitude, nobody don't want to be around nobody.
And they don't care how talented you are or how smart you are.
None of that.
So attitude is everything, man, you know.
And with that being said, life without education is a long shot.
Yeah.
That's real talk.
So most of us have to be more invested into our children's education. I'm just not talking about school-wise. You know, you got to really look at every opportunity as a teachable moment to your children, you know. It could be, you know, you fucked up and, you know, you got your car repossessed and your son seeing the motherfucking tow truck taking your shit, or, you know, you had credit problems, or you got an eviction notice. Okay, that is a teachable moment to your children because you can explain how you got your stupid ass in that situation in hopes that your kid would not allow themselves to be in the dumbass circumstances that you in. Okay, so every moment is a teachable moment, and the thing is you want your children to be better than you. So it starts by being real with yourself. You know, don't be afraid to tell your kids where you have made mistakes at in your life because your stumbling blocks can be their stepping stones, you know. I mean, it worked for my kids, and, you know, I'm into a lot of other people's kids, and their life turned out to be a hell of a lot better than mine. But I'm still a work in progress, and God ain't gave up on me yet, y'all. So just keep me in your prayers, and one day my crazy ass will be all right.
Each one teach one.
Yeah.
All day long. Shit.
Yes, sir. Well, Mr. Marv, we're sorry we missed you tonight, but I hope all is well for you, and we'll be back again next Tuesday night.
Yeah. We're going to do that, man.
It's Taco Titty Tuesday and tequila, I think.
He said, I think. But far as tell us a little about the election, man.
Man, all I know right now, man, is it's down to the wire, man. I think that paying attention to all the initiatives in California and just the local government and the city and state is the most important thing in California. This is where I'm from, you know. How the national election goes, I mean, who gives a damn? Maybe it'll get that bad that California could become its own country, and Oz truly can be the next president of California. As far as the national election, man, I just tell people, man, to just do your research on the candidates, man. I mean, you know, it's damn near like flipping a coin or whatever, but for most of you who are discouraged by these candidates, don't just turn your back and just say you're not going to vote, because if that happened, whatever goes on after these elections, you have no right to complain whatsoever, you know. So be a part of the process. And the thing is, if you don't count yourself in, they will count you out anyway. So just be a part of the process. But with these initiatives in any states out there, just read them and study them and understand them, man, because whether you vote or not, this is a way that people shape and form our futures for us. Now, outside of all of the political stance of where people feel they fit in politically, we as a group of people have to have a united front, and I always stress, try to find some means of practicing group economics, because without that, we're not going to survive too long in this 21st century, and we'll be eliminated and hunted down like animals, or financially be preyed upon, and people just keep taking our money, just scooting us and moving on up out of our neighborhood and take over everything till they got us all in tents and sleeping on the streets in refugee camps and shit.
And you know, I noticed a lot of, like, I don't know, within the last year or two, a lot of homeless people sleeping on these freeways and shit.
Yeah.
You notice that, man? Like,
yeah, but most of them are there. Now, some people get dealt a bad hand in life. But most of these niggas I see that sleeping there is because they fucked over all their family members. And, they still want to party. Like, I know these two sisters, I guess they and one of them strange love affair together, but they together. They got street corners full of shit. They got all their shit piled on 4 different street corners. Now, if you homeless, how the fuck are you going to be a hoarder? I want anybody to call in and explain that to me. How in the fuck can you be homeless and a hoarder? Now, here's another thing, and I don't mean to sound vulgar or disrespectful to no woman in no way, but I'm a street person, and certain things don't change. But I want all of you to say if it makes common sense or not. Now, if you are a woman, born woman, right? How could you be homeless and just kiss and fuck a nigga just because he had a honey bun and you wanted a honey bun and some coffee? Why don't you do that to get a room for yourself to really progress your circumstances? Now, you can be with whoever you want to. How are you dedicated to another homeless motherfucker that ain't trying to put forth no effort of making you non-homeless? Now, I've been without a lot of time. I'm really, actually, America, I'm homeless right now. Okay. My lady told me I don't live there no goddamn more. I'm just a visitor, right? So I'm homeless right now, okay? But you don't hear me whining about it or none of that other shit. A lot of these people out here homeless are there because they don't want to pay shit. They want everything free, and they want to do what they want to do in other people's shit. You can't do that, okay? Now, for the people out there that really need help, you in my prayers. But I hope that you try to do something for yourself to get out of them circumstances, because things is going to get a lot rougher here in this country, and I don't want people to be sitting up here thinking that things are going to be, there's going to be a brighter tomorrow. The only brightness of tomorrow is the sun when it first shines. You still going to have to get up off of your grind and put forth effort on making it happen no matter what. Okay, so there ain't no pie in the sky, and I don't want to sell nobody no dream, okay? But this election is a very pivotal point in American history. And I know, Donald Trump say crooked Hillary. I did my own research and study. I found out she was a little bit wickeder and quicker than he portrayed her to be. He still made her look better than what she actually is. Now, as far as Donald Trump ripping people off or having any ill dealings business-wise and all of that, no matter if you white, black, Latino, whatever, nobody have never said that, but the mass media have you think that this man is a racist. Now, I did some research on that, and I found out that this was in Harlem, New York, okay? It was a brother that founded that activity for young brothers to play ball called hoops. You ever heard of that? Yeah. They had a little basketball camp. Well, this brother had died and couldn't get no public fundings whatsoever to continue the program for the kid. Donald Trump, period, paid for courts, uniforms, and spent his money in the inner city to make sure that these young brothers or kids have a safe place to play, and that gives them hope other than, looking at the drug dealers and all the other bullshit they see right outside their door. Now, the Hillary Clown Foundation has not given one goddamn penny to the inner city, but she got every single nigga wanting to vote for her because she mastered the mental art of control on how to make you feel she's on your side. And nothing has she ever did for us, okay? Even in Haiti, the black people in Haiti, perfect example, okay? The government through the State Department supposedly send $80 million or so to Haiti, maybe more than that. None of the Haitians got the money because at Haiti, receiving the money was a larceny of the Clinton Foundation that just so happened to be Hillary Clinton's brother, okay? So what I'm saying is these people use any situation they can, whether deplorable or whatever, make us feel like they're for them in order to extort money out of us, okay? Because they're controlled by special interests. So I'm not telling you that Donald Trump is a better person than Hillary, whatever. What I want you to do in these short days to come, each and every one of you, please, if you're going to vote, do your investigations on both candidates and pay attention to their running mates, okay? like Tim Kaine with Hillary. Find out what he's really about. He's a real savory cat too. Okay, now I don't have to go into detail to give you what I've discovered about these individuals, but I'm pointing these things out because maybe you need to do a little bit more research before you go in there and just feel like you just fixed with a certain fixed idea that's been embedded in your mind when you vote, because this is some serious shit that's going on right now. Now, if you don't know which candidate to vote for, just scribble my name on the ballot and punch in Faarooq for president, people, because I'll straighten this shit out. Now,
Dig that.
if we have any callers, please call in, chime in, let us know what you think about the election, Halloween, sports, or anything else at 323-293-3375.
That is it. You know what, Faarooq? We was talking the other day, and you told me something about Hillary. Kind of like we're like, wow, it kind of mesmerized me. You care to share that?
Well, I'm just saying how it just seemed ironic that 114 people that just directly dealing with the Clintons since they've been in public office, period, even when Bill was running for governor in Arkansas, wherever he's from, that these people and doing the political arena that they've been in for the last 2 or 3 decades or so, there are 114 people that had direct connection with them, either work for them, work with them, or were close friends and associated them. They ended up just all dead in mysterious ways. One in particular that I found that was real funny is it was a brother. He was an FBI agent. Okay, right now I can't recall his name, but this is all open documented. You can check it out if you like. We all got Google. Certain things I can't. I'm a human being, but Google know everything. Okay, now. He died the day before he was supposed to testify against Hillary Clinton and all these so-called emails that she didn't turn in. Federal investigation. He was an FBI agent that died because the weight bar had crushed his larynx. Laid on his larynx, he's lifted weights and then landed on his neck. Now, I found that pretty peculiar because I lift weights and I know I don't lift weights now. I'm out of shape and shit. I'm just, once upon a time, I had my shit together, okay? But I know for a fact that if you let one hand down and turn the other one, the bar will fall to the side and there's no way it can crush your neck. So that's a lot of things that if you really look at it, whether she gets to the White House or not, you just going to be more aware on who's leading you, okay? We need to stop being naive. These people that we place in certain situations are govern and make decisions for our life because we have to deal with the consequences and the fucked up outcome while they live in a lavish life off our tax dollars. So we have to make sure that if we vote for anybody, they can half-ass see things our way because it's getting real crucial out here. And the thing is, without a united front, first of all, and practicing once again group economics, then we're not going to make it. We got to open up more business in our neighborhood to remove these people that's robbing us, we spend money with. Mm-hmm. We can't trip off of how they treat us when we should own our own business and learn how to treat each other better,
And they want to say Black Lives Matter.
Yeah, like, for instance, the movie, what's that Nat Turner movie? The Birth of a Nation? Was that it?
Yeah, have you checked it out yet?
Yeah, that was it in the Medea movie, right? Yeah. They said that the Medea movie sold out way more than The Birth of a Nation, but that goes to show you where our mind is at. Our mind is corrupted on bullshit. I mean, some of us get a real kick out of seeing, a grown-ass man over 6 feet in a fucking dress pretending like a woman. We laugh at that. That's funny. But the thing is, that's keeping us off of real issues now. The story of Nat Turner is real, and what he was fighting against and what he stood for is the same shit going on right now. Now, I didn't see the movie, but historically, Nat Turner was turned in to the authorities and to the white folks by a nigga. Same old thing. It's
House nigga ass motherfucker.
It's always a nigga that's go get us for the oppressor, you know. And but anyhow, we just got to keep on doing what we got to do out here and survive this storm. Okay?
Because I definitely want to see that. I ain't going to see that Madea movie, that punk ass. I'm going to see that Nat Turner. I was trying to go today, but shit went left, so I wasn't able to do it. But I'm going to check that shit out because I really want to see that movie, man. They say it's flopping. That's what they saying, that nobody's really not selling like they thought they. I mean, I'm going to see that shit. I want to see what went down because I don't know the story about it. All I know is they say he was killing the slave owners, but I want to see that shit.
Yeah, he had to kill a lot of niggas too though, because they was gonna go back to Tailmaster. So, you know, if there's any type of revolution, man, I mean that's something we got to consider now, man. How many niggas you know that is snitching on people that ain't just doing the right thing? How many niggas you know want to see you doing bad and go through any means possible to see you fall? Okay, we got to change that mentality. You should want to see yourself and your people up, you know. But most of us, like, I got a buddy, man. This nigga went and framed a receipt from the Louis Vuitton Gucci store, one of that. About $2,500. He framed it and put it on the wall like, that's something proud to do. The nigga don't have no degree in shit, but he got a fucking $2,500 receipt from the Gucci or Louis Vuitton store framed on his wall like that's something to be proud about.
That's how we be getting down,
we need to stop
sad,
mistreating our people and taking money from our people to go dump all the money that we get behind the ill dealings with our own people and dumping that off to the white man. We have to stop doing that. You know, we got to do business amongst ourselves and to show these kids better examples, man, because most of these kids lost. Okay, they 8 years old, getting high on syrup and all kind of shit. You know, they was born with crack in their system, so, you know, these kids nowadays is challenged with a lot. I was finna slap the shit out this one little boy at my son's school just yesterday. Slapped the shit out this little boy. He about like 3 inches tall, little bitty motherfucker. And I'm sitting there and waiting because I have the parent-teacher meet with my son principal. So I'm sitting there, and all of a sudden he yell out, fuck.
Damn.
And I looked at him. I'm sorry. Like, no, you shouldn't talk like that. You know, I had to catch myself because I wanted to just slap the shit out of him just automatically, okay? But I had to rely on my Shaolin principles of self-discipline to keep me from slapping this little cat right here, you know. But that's what we need, though, people. We need more people, man, to check these kids and make sure that they are guided in the right direction. You know, like me, I'm not no saint, but I do everything for the little people in the world because the little people in the world is going to change and make our future bigger, man, or either, you know, they can make it worse on us, man, because you don't care about the youth, you don't care about the future, you know. So that's what it is, and I don't think you plan on taking your ass to Marv to move. So while you here on Earth, please make an impact on younger lives on Earth, you know, for the good, you know. Don't be just with young people because you showing them a new way how to roll a blunt. You know, why don't you tell them something that's real that they can really carry over into adulthood to make them a better person, man. You know, all this slick shit go play out anyway, man. You can't get away with shit nowadays. They got surveillance cameras everywhere.
And then the thing about that, I know we run out of time, but I just want to say this to all my comedian partners, man. We need to stop putting each other down and stop hating on motherfuckers. It's enough money for everybody, man. You know, it just shit ain't cool, man.
And y'all know who y'all are.
Yeah,
I can name out some names,
but I know.
But y'all know exactly who he's talking about.
Yeah, so for an example,
I ain't gonna blast nobody out there, but just it's all they putting this shit all on Facebook and shit. Come on, man.
Yes. So for an example, if you get called and get booked for a show and you're not able to make it, call your fellow brother, man, and see if he maybe can make the show and, you know, show up and show out on behalf of you and your organization, you know.
So, Faarooq, tell us what you got going on in the near future, man.
Man, I'm just out here trying to survive shit. Man, for the coming year, got some new business adventure, man, that I'm be partaking in, man. Just really trying to think about my kids' future and the legacy to live them. So, right now I don't want to discuss that in its nature until I get the ball really moving, because niggas say anything and you never see no work done. So I'm doing the work right now to get myself to that point to where I can start discussing things about it and stuff like that. But the main thing is, man, my whole thing is trying to give back to the youth, okay? And I know we ain't got another time out here, so any listeners, if you are out of state or in state, far or near, we got a great comedy show coming up this Friday at the world's famous Anthony J. Brown Comedy Club, better known as the J Spot. We're going to be there from 8:30 till 10:30, but please, if you could be so kind, if you plan on attending with us for a lot of laughter and fun or whatever, please show up at 8 o'clock. And me, I'm going to be on the mic, and I got a few rules. Get the fuck off your cell phone. Quit talking to the person at the table all loud, and pay attention to the comedians on stage because, they work hard to do this shit, and we really don't get paid what our worth is. But when you go to work, your boss get on your goddamn nerves. You go home, your spouse is an asshole. Your kids are on your back with bullshit. When the world gets you down, it's the funny people, as you call us, that lift you up. So please just have more appreciation and give more undivided attention if you're going out to see a comedy anyway. Plus, you paying for it. So if you paying for it, just go and give them a chance to make you laugh, man, instead of.
Yep. What about you, Big Nick?
Yes, sir.
What you got going on in the future?
Oh, for me, got a little class that I'm going to be attending. I want to try to do some self screening. For my clothing line that I'm trying to come out with. So I'm going to be hitting school 2 to 3 months, and hopefully I can get that out the way and first part of the year be able to do something,
Well, as of me, like I said, I got a few things lined up. Like I say, I'm very excited about my birthday show.
We're going to have fun.
We're gonna have a good time, and I'm thinking, like far as me and you in this comedy game, I think 2017 gonna be our year, man.
I hope so, man. I hope so.
I'm trying to kick that motherfucking dough down, dog.
Yeah. I like the comedy scene in Vegas, though, man. I went out there. My boy,
did you go to any clubs?
No, I went to a few clubs, but I didn't really perform in nothing. I just was trying to get a feel
that's
on
the
how
spot
it
to
is
get.
or whatever.
That's where all the money at.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, if you get a room in Vegas, dog, you good.
It's a nice comedy scene in Vegas. I feel special. I was welcomed by open arm by all the Vegas little local comedians or whatever. I think 2 of them was Facebook friends. My boy from out here, Steve Fly. I worked this little room out he got out there in Bellflower before, but he's out there in Vegas a lot too. So, it's just this comedy scene, man, is real, man. And like you say, man, it's enough money for all of us to go around, man, because you got just as many people out here in the world to piss you off or whatever. You got enough comedians to make you laugh, put a smile on your face, and people don't mind paying for that because laughter is medicine, you know what I'm saying? And really, comedians, we like psychiatrists and doctors all in the same time because, like me, I don't even tell jokes. I just talk about, a lot of fucked up or good situations in my life, and people seem to enjoy the stories I tell, man.
We just got to stick together, man.
That's what's
up. We
up.
just got to stick together, man. Instead of, motherfuckers, and I've seen it, motherfuckers be on stage, and you back there talking shit about the dudes that's on stage and shit, and then as soon as he get off, oh yeah, man, you did good, but you were just talking shit about that. I mean, that shit gotta stop, Faarooq. We gotta all come together, man. Comedy gotta stick together. Like, I ain't never heard you talk bad about nobody.
No, because I don't care about what
exactly.
they do. I get on stage, I do my thing, that's it, okay? And any conflict I have with an individual, that's individual, because I don't look at anything personal. You know what I'm saying? It's all about being professional. You know, and a lot of you so-called comics out here, you don't have enough poise and class about yourself when you do a set, whether people appreciate it or not. You don't have time to talk to nobody and, hey, thank you for coming out. You know, you got to do shit like that. You got to be your own selling card, you know, that, you know, a lot of people, they have attitudes, you know, they assholes, they want to get into fights with people and start shit like that, and then they wonder why nobody wants to book you for a show. Now, you might be funny on stage, but when you off a stage, you start too much shit and you run people off, so don't nobody want that. And this game is kind of real hard to have people come out there to support your show. So anytime they see it, oh, damn, they be fighting in the air, you know, them niggas might start shooting in the parking lot, then you losing out on money. You know what I'm saying? So we getting ready to wrap this up right here, man. You know, going back to the election, please make the most wisest decision that you can.
November 8th, y'all.
Yeah, if you go be out with this trick-or-treating bullshit, if you walking around, please wear a lot of light shit so people can see you in the dark, because there's going to be a lot of drunk-ass people driving. So if you go be out there with your family, have a fun fair event with the Halloween shit, just try to be safe. I'm not with that, but I want you, if you are, to just be safe while you having fun. So these are just certain things that I'm just giving you to consider. And we're going to be out of here. So once again, come join us this Friday at the J-Spot. Come there at 8 o'clock. Be there, be square.
It's going to be a great show. Got a great lineup. My boy, like I said, he's going to be headlining the pre-show.
Yeah, I'm going to do the pre-show. So come on, enjoy yourself.
Is Granny Gumby coming? Is she coming, Granny?
Nah, I don't know Granny Gumby, man. You know.
Damn.
Granny Gumby might not be coming.
I'm going to call her, though. I'm going to make sure I call her.
Nick got her number, huh?
On speed dial.
Can you bring her to the 5th show?
Yeah, I think Granny Gumby might come to the show in November.
And once again, I got a birthday bash November 5th. My boy headlining he gonna be headlining the pre-show. He got an awesome, man, lineup for y'all, man. It's gonna be nice, man. Y'all gotta come check me out, man. If y'all in LA, November 5th, 8 o'clock at the J-Spot, y'all come through, fuck with your boy, man. It's gonna be a great show.
Peace to the world.
Peace, y'all. Stay safe out there.
See y'all the next episode. We gonna wrap this shit up. And if you patriotic, make sure your vote count, people. That's all I got to say.
That's it.
I love America, but just because we love this country don't mean we have to agree with all the decisions. So let's force these people to make better decisions for us as a people. So until the next show, y'all be safe. Don't eat too much damn candy and get you cavity. And you grown ass people, quit picking these childish ass costumes to dress yourself in.
All right, y'all. Peace out.
Struggle is real.